Hello there, everyone. Welcome back, and I'm here to be talking about Men in Black International. Now, Men in Black International is the newest in the Men in Black series after the Men in Black trilogy with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, but I'm positive that it's not connected, or if it is, it's very loosely connected to that. So you don't really need to watch those. So going into this, I was really curious on, well, you got the duo from Thor Ragnarok, pretty much. That's what people say because, well, they both play major roles. And of course, I'm talking about Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. They're the main two characters in this film. And basically, it follows Tessa Thompson's character when she, after spending decades trying to find the Men in Black location and all, because she had an incident with it from her past, she eventually gets recruited and is put on this mission with Chris Hemsworth's character as they try to stop this villain called the Hive. So that's basically the main premise of the film. And from the trailers and all, I knew that this would be an interesting kind of film because the trailers looked like garbage, but fun garbage. So I was expecting some kind of fun vibe. Some of it would be bad, I'm assuming, but it would have been like a fun experience in a way. Kind of like how my friend would say how King Arthur, Legend of the Sword is. Something like that, where it's so bad, but yet it's awesome bad. You know, like it's fun. Like A Cool Cat Saves the Kids or something like that, that you know will be trash. Or even the first 3 Transformers with Shia LaBeouf. Unfortunately, not only is this film bad, but it's boring bad, as you saw if you saw my tweet on Twitter. I was flabbergasted with how boring, how lame, how dull this movie was. And the worst kind of film for me is not the funny bad ones, because you can at least get experience out of them. It's the boring bad where none of the jokes are landing. The plot is so dumb and it's just ridiculous. The villain is really predictable, and I felt so bad for the two main characters, like Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth, because I mean they have shown to have great chemistry, and here it's all right, but the script is really poor as well. Actually, I was like just watching the film, and I'm just starting to zone out. The buddy I went to see it with, he checked his phone a couple of times, like, when's this movie gonna end? He left around like 2 or 3 times he said he went to go like get new popcorn or something, but I'm like, no, you didn't. I understand this movie was bad, so I completely get it why you would want to walk out and miss some parts, because it and then near the end, something that connects to the very opening or whatever of the movie is so bad. We were like, who wrote this film? It was insane. It was this ridiculous, and curse you, Sony, the Deline company. Ugh. Oh man, this movie's not gonna spawn anymore. I highly doubt people are gonna want to go see this. To be fair, I didn't really have that high hopes for it, but I was hoping it could be, like I said, bad fun, like entertaining at least. Some funny moments, and like the stuff like in the reviews and all, for the people that did like it, they say that Kumail Nanjiani, who plays this little alien creature, how he steals the show, and how Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson's chemistry is fantastic and it captures that Thor Ragnarok feel. I'm like, no, it does not. No, it does not at all. Not even close. And as for the Kumail, he's a great guy and all. I've seen him in other properties like The Big Sick. He's really good. Here, some of his lines were funny, but for the most part, I'm like, why are you here again? We don't need your character here. And also, it was just like really predictable. Like I said, like there wasn't really any stakes. There were some cringing moments though. There was this part where they're in like a bar or whatever, and they're dancing or something, like in a disco room or something, and the villains are starting to do this weird dance. It was so funny, and that, like, there were some moments like that were funny, and I liked that, but there wasn't enough of it to make me say that this was a good film, at least on my standards, a fun, bad film. Most of all, it was just a dull, boring experience with bad writing, awful villain twists, because I knew the villain immediately. Even when they tried to throw a curveball, I'm like, no, it's still that guy. It was that guy. And, it was just like the chemistry between the two main characters wasn't really all there for some reason. Even though I know they have great chemistry because I've seen them in other stuff like Thor Ragnarok. Even that scene in Endgame, they really know how to work well off each other. So I was a bit surprised, but yeah, the movie kind of fell flat. I will give it credit though. Some of like the alien creature designs and all, those look pretty cool, and they remind me of the old Men in Black. Like there's some stuff in here that remind you of the old Men in Black that you can appreciate, but overall, I thought this was a pretty awful experience, and I definitely recommend don't give it a watch. Just save your money for something like Toy Story next week, or or see some of the other movies out right now. So with that said, those are my thoughts on Men in Black International. Yeah, it's on contender for the worst film of the year. This or Hellboy. Like, I mean, it's at least with Hellboy, I enjoyed some of it, but some of it was awful. Like it's like comparing garbage to trash or something like that. Like they're both really bad, but it's on contender for worst film of the year. Like it's probably the worst film of the year I've seen, and that's really bad. I wasn't expecting it to be that bad. Um, so yeah, what'd you all think of the film? I would like to know your thoughts down below. Did you hate it as much as I did, or did you love it or like it or whatever? If you want to hit the subscribe button, that'd be pretty cool. Hit the bell as well so you can get notification on when I upload. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's SoarSable or @SableSawyer. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next review. Bye.